Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Olajuwon. Memphis with a rebound. Doncic feeling it out a bit. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Durant. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Olajuwon. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
To the wing, right side. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Battier. And he banks in the layup.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Outside Durant. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And each year, Adebayo looks more and more comfortable shooting the ball off the catch. He's become a scoring threat from all over the floor.
Here's Olajuwon. Smith no good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Battier, covered by Smith. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Gasol.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
The three, Smith connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Durant. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Smith no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
There's a screen. Payton. That's good on the jumper. Payton's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Memphis with it. And Here's Doncic. Yet to see a basket. Gasol, the screen. Is rebounded by Olajuwon. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Doncic on the wing. Pass to Gasol. Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Gasol. He's off on that one. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Gasol. Durant for three. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, up by 4.
The Suns, 16.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Bargnani. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside, Rondo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Granger. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Phoenix foul. Michael Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Jordan. Jordan, the screen. And slammed up by Jordan.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Pass to Granger. To the inside. And slammed up by Jordan.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. They get it again. Bargnani banked it in off the glass. Bargnani's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Granger. Jordan up top. Here's Granger. Goal point so far.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact. And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Pass to Granger. Jordan, the screen. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Bargnani. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
In a league where big men prefer to operate away from the rim, it's fun to see them go for it.
Here's Rondo. Blocked!
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Granger. Going inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Granger's gotten his first points in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the middle. Rondo with the steal. Here's Granger. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it's a bonus whenever Jordan gets cooking. He's feeling it and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Granger. And there's Memphis with another bucket. Phoenix leading by 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. .43 seconds left in the second. Here Starks. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Rondo with the steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Starks. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And they go to the intentional foul. Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one's off.
At the line for Memphis, DeAndre Jordan.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Richardson. No points yet. Here's Bargnani. Covered by Jordan. Richardson for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. What a performance for DeAndre Jordan. He has been the story for the Grizzlies. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Doncic, right side. Adebayo with it. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Outside Payton. Pass to Smith. Back to Payton. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Outside Durant. Here's Battier. Payton with a steal. Here's Olajuwon. No good on the triple. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Worthy. Adebayo grabs the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, stolen by Payton.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless. This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
Nails it from 3.
Now, his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Worthy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bowen. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Adebayo with the rejection.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
Memphis leading. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Knocks down the long J.
You have to stay connected with him out there, or he will roast you.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Well, he's known more for his defense, but Bam Adebayo can do things when the ball is in his hands.
And so Tuomas Isilo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Tuomas Isilo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Gasol inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
And when Gasol gets to his spots, he can get hot fast. Love when he's being this aggressive on the offensive end.
Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Basket counts.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Olajuwon. Nice D from Durant. Grizzlies lead by 8. Pass to Doncic. .124 left in the third. And here's Gasol. And Smith over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol the screen. Doncic. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Durant. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Olajuwon. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Now Gasol. He's got 13. Adebayo from long range. Here's Payton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis leading by 6. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Memphis leading by 6. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Granger. Here's Stojakovic. Hits a three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. And the shot falls short that time.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Granger, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
To the paint. Here's Lucas. Memphis with a rebound.
And normally that's an easy two for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Doncic outside. Pass to Granger. Memphis needs to get off a shot. This one for three. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
And here's Wallace. Here's Lucas. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bargnani. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Right side, Rondo. Jordan. It's good on the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Knocked away. Rondo with the steal. The 19-footer. The ball's knocked loose.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shoots it up. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Memphis leading by 12. Up top, Rondo. Can't hit it.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Picked by Smith. Off on the layup. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. On the wing, Payton. From deep. Oh, he can't hit it. The Grizzlies on offense. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Outside Payton. Oh, no good on the layup.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's Adebayo. No good from three.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
Book it! It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rondo with it. outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. And he gets the jumper to fall. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.